Oh, we're live. Good. Bueno. Turn that brightness up a wee bit. I had an itchy nose. Sir Hamilfet. In early to see my boy Juvie. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Goddamn itchy nose. Okay. Focus, please. Thank you. Man. Hope everybody had a mucho bueno weekend. Let me just start the stream off by saying that. And, yeah, but I don't know. I didn't do too much this weekend. Oh, well, no, I checked out a couple new movies. One of which we'll be talking about in this stream. Yeah. Other than that, just kind of hung out, chilled, relaxed, had a nice, like, just chill weekend. Played some PlayStation. And yeah, just about it. Not too much going on. Which honestly, sometimes it's good. Especially with the kids and everything. Sometimes weekends they feel like a blur sometimes. Just so much is going on and everything. So yeah, it's nice sometimes just to have it nice and chill. So yeah. Hope you hooligans had a nice weekend yourself. Actually, let's get into that movie review right now. Isaac back here. Look at him. Little troublemaker. Okay, so I checked out a movie called Pilgrimage. Posted about it on my Instagram. Posted about that I was going to watch it anyway. Man, it's a fucking good movie. Really good movie. And actually, before I get into like a little review of it and everything, I gotta fix this camera angle. Hold on. 2 things before we get into it. Thank you. That's much better. Okay. So, one, there's a really cool like Marvel coincidence with like 3 of the like main actors in it. Richard Armitage played Wolverine in the Marvel podcast called The Long Trail, I believe it is, or The Long Night. Can't remember off the top of my head. Talked about it before though. John Bernthal plays the Punisher, and Tom Holland plays Spider-Man. So yeah, that was kind of fun. Oh, Hamilfet. I just saw today that Dolph Lundgren was a Marvel OG. Did the Punisher back in like '89, so I've got to check it out. I have that movie on DVD. So it's okay. So it's definitely a different take on the Punisher because, like, I don't know. I don't know. Things were. I think movies were just approached differently at that time. But I don't know. I still like it. I think Dolph Lundgren was awesome. So yeah, definitely check it out. I have it on DVD. Like I remember watching that shit on VHS. I don't know. It catches some heat, but I like it. For what it is, I enjoy it. But yeah, anyway, so Pilgrimage. Little fun connection there with Marvel characters. So what this movie is about basically is a bunch of like, I believe they're Irish settlers, but they're like monks and everything. They have their own little village and they say their prayers and all of that. This dude comes, like, I can't remember his name. This guy comes from Italy. So like right away, we actually it's cool because we get to see the differences of how religion is approached, where like one is more of like fiery wrath and fear and like be afraid of the church and God. One is more like, God loves you, God forgives you, God has given us all of these blessings around us, and we should appreciate that. It's really cool to see the different dynamic there. Excuse me. Turns out these villagers have a relic that could be of like very high importance for this like battle that's coming, or at least that the church feels that is like coming forth. Throughout the movie, it's cool because we get to see so many different dynamics playing out. We almost see a mysterious redemption story with John Bernthal. We see the differences of how religion has affected people and how they really approached it, how I mentioned. I should say it takes place in 1209. So it's like way back. It's like literally Genghis Khan time. But anyway, we see that. We see like the struggle for power and like, I don't know, I don't want to say greed, but like power you can be greedy for power in a way. And yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really awesome. Honestly, John Bernthal is, as always, a badass, like straight badass in this movie. And honestly, okay, I don't want to give anything away, but there's certain roles that when actors approach them, like it tests you as an actor. Think about if somebody has to, like, I don't know, go into a role and they have no speaking lines. They have to portray everything through emotion and through like their facial expressions and how they look into the camera. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's different things like that. We see that with a few different like people. What I really like other than the movie itself and the story and everything, what I really liked about this movie is getting to see people in different roles. Like John Bernthal, I've seen it, like, yes, he is a badass in this one, but this character is different than like Frank Castle or Shane from Walking Dead. Like it's different than his usual badass, I guess I should say. With Tom Holland, I honestly only knew him from like his role as Spider-Man in Homecoming and then Civil War. So I wasn't really too familiar with him. This honestly, he's a fucking really talented actor. Like, if you've only ever seen him as Spider-Man, go watch Pilgrimage because he is awesome in this. Oh, that was the other thing that this movie deals with. So Tom Holland, he was he grew up in this village. Like, he's never known anything outside of it. He goes on this like fucking adventure and everything. And these are violent times that they're living in. There's fucking Vikings trying to like fight the religious people off. Everything's going on. Tom Holland is this character who's so innocent, and he doesn't know any of this is even a possibility in a way. And we see him being exposed to so much, just being exposed to the greed of people, the violence of people. It's really, really, really great. Even like him and John Bernthal's character, oh good, like they have a really, really great scene. Well, they actually have a lot. Like, I love their dynamic through the whole movie. But yeah, go check it out. It's called Pilgrimage. Like, oh goodness, such a good movie. It was one of those random ones, honestly, that had been in my list, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch this. And bueno, sounds badass. It was. Hamilfea, the best actors can pull you in with simply a look. You know how the characters feel. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, without giving too much away, like, oh goodness, like John Bernthal, he's a good actor, folks. That's all I'm gonna say. So, next note, please. Oops. Oh, well, this one will be really easy. So, I'm sure some people are going to be like, Jesus Christ, you're just hearing about this? Yeah, I'm just hearing about this stuff. There's a thing called Kobo, and you can get audiobooks and ebooks. And also, before I go any further, not a sponsor. Like, I am just a fan of the company. Like, ain't no way they're probably ever going to see this video. But yeah, I have to say it. Not a sponsor, not a paid ad, nothing like that. Either way. Kobo, you can get fucking audiobooks, graphic novels, ebooks, everything. You can read them right on your phone or your tablet or whatever. And like, I'm pretty new to, like, I just found out about this like app or site, whatever, recently. And good, oh my goodness. They just have so many good books. Oh man, I can't remember the one. Ooh, let's see if I have the Kobo app on my laptop. Hold on. There's 2 books that I just started reading that I want to recommend. Hamilfet. Tony Soprano was my favorite and did it effortlessly. The real King James. That's awesome. King James. Man, James Gandolfini, really great actor. Again, if you want to see a really good movie that not a lot of people might not know about, I don't know. James Gandolfini's in it and Tom Hardy is in it. It's called The Drop. Oh, goodness, folks. once again, Tom Hardy's a badass. Like, just knocks it out of the park. James Gandolfini is fucking awesome in this. Go watch it. The Drop. It's I can't give anything away about it. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. My books. There we go. Sorry if that was loud, folks. Okay, so yes, that was the one. Stealer of Flesh by William King. Stealer of Flesh, in case you didn't know that. William King. It's the first book of like a whole series. What is it? The Cormac Saga. They gotta make the books a little bit bigger. Like they're like fucking so tiny on this. It would just be nicer if it was a little bit bigger. Anyway, but yeah, it's just a really cool like story. Honestly, if you like Lord of the Rings, like Game of Thrones, like that, just I don't know, not to like put it in that box or in that specific type of category, but it just gives me that kind of like feel. You know what I mean? But yeah, Stealer of Flesh by William King, and then who are you? Who are you by? Alex Irvine. It's actually the prequel book to Arkham Knight. It's called The Riddler's Gambit. For those that aren't familiar with Arkham City, before that came out for PS3 and everything, graphic novels were released, kind of giving more of a backstory to like some of the characters and like what had happened between Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, the video games. So yeah, with this Arkham Knight, The Riddler's Gambit by Alex Irvine. That is the kind of the same thing. It's like what is going on with the Riddler and his mindset and everything, and how he wants to try and finally take down Batman and everything. So yeah, I don't know. Go check those out if you folks want. I'm pretty sure Stealer of Flesh was like a free ebook on Kobo, so that's always fun. Goodness. With a Chicky Cherry Cola. You know what I mean? Ooh, I want you. All right. This week, I'm going to try and do a PS4 like test stream of, I don't know, whatever game I decide to like test stream. I want to get into it. I got to figure out more about it. And the only way I can really do that is by like trial and error. You know what I mean? So I'm going to figure out when exactly we're going to do that. But yeah, hopefully this week I want to do like a test stream for you folks. Apparently I can use my Blue Yeti for the PS4, so I'm going to try that for the audio and everything. And yeah, it should be all bueno. The only thing is I could like, as far for a live stream, as far as the gameplay right now, it'll only show the gameplay, but you folks should be able to still hear me. If I do any like pre-recorded ones, then you folks will be, if I do it, then you folks will actually be able to see me because I'll have like the second camera set up. But for live streams for the gameplays and all that for now, it'll only be the gameplay, but you folks will be able to like hear me and all that. Hamilfet. Ooh, another one I need to see. Oh, when I was talking about the Drop. Yeah, go check that out, man. If Halo was on the PS4, I would totally have it, but I totally have issues. Excuse me. Oh, I get it. Honestly, a big selling point for me as far as like the PlayStation goes. And one is just I'm more familiar, I guess you could say, with a lot of like those like that kind of like system or whatever. And as far as I knew, like there was like the certain games that I was like, I want to try this game for sure. I knew it was for PS4, but I wasn't sure if it was for Xbox or whatever. So I don't know. I didn't know where I was going to land with it. You know what I mean? I was leaning more towards the PlayStation 4. But then, yeah, my lady came and friggin' surprised me. So, yeah, but either way, we can still do a stream. You guys will be able to come hang out and play video. Well, come hang out while I play video games. I don't know. I've talked about it before on the channel. I've always been like into video games. I've always been a gamer and everything. I don't know. They're awesome. And especially like Spider-Man and Batman and stuff. Like characters that I've grown up just loving my whole life. It's like video games in a way. You get to actually like be them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I gotta get. Oh, that was another thing for the PS4. They have a VR thing, like the PlayStation VR. So that was like a huge kind of like selling point for me because I love the VR stuff. I definitely want to get that. Hey. I was so bummed when I saw Spider-Man was only on that platform. They might bring it out for Xbox. Sometimes that happens. Like they release it first for PS4 and then they kind of like run it through whatever game engines Xbox uses. Yeah. Hopefully they get it for Xbox. That'd be cool for the Xbox folks to check it out. I got an itchy nose like crazy right now. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully that goes down this week. Also, something I was thinking about today. Listen, we keep remastering the Arkham games, like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, which I'm not complaining. Like, I definitely want to get the whole Return to Arkham thing because I have all of the, like, I have the 3 Arkham games for PS3, and I definitely want to, like, have them on the PS4. But can we get some love for Arkham Origins? Like, my goodness, it was such a good game, good folks. A young Batman. We got to play Batman within like the first 2 years of being Batman. And like the first time he's encountering certain like villains and stuff. You know what? Fuck the focus. I can't focus on you right now. But yeah, it's just like the first time he encounters certain villains and everything and just the plot twists within the game. Oh my God. And honestly, it was like one of the last games for PS3 that was like really like pushing almost next level graphics. And we just need it for PS4. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way. God damn it. And honestly, Roger Craig Smith did the voice of Batman for that one, and he fucking did amazing. Troy Baker did the Joker for that one, and oh my God, so bueno. God. Oh, wait, can you see it? It's somewhere on this shelf here. Hold on. There's a comment. Arkham was such a great series. You really felt like you were him playing, and it made you think like a detective. Yes! You get to like solve crimes, the fucking Riddler trophies, and I will proudly say Arkham Asylum, Origins, and City, I have gotten all of the Riddler trophies and solved all of those riddles. You ain't beating me, Enigma. Fuck you. Anyway, but yeah, 100%. Like you get to like, Arkham Origins, it was 100% really cool because you got to do detective mode in a totally different way. You got to like reanalyze crime scenes and everything. Like, oh God, come on now. All the side missions. Okay, yes, that was another great fucking thing. So with Arkham Asylum, like it was a bit of a free roam in a way. Like you could run around and do your thing and like solve riddles. Arkham City and Arkham Origins, like, you could be Batman. You're flying around Arkham City or you're flying around Gotham and, like, these side missions pop up that you have to do. Or with Origins, like, a crime in progress will happen and you got to go fucking put a stop to that. Put a whooping on some of the bad guys. Oh. It's just so bueno. And the same thing, like, you can 100% see the influence on, like, the Spider-Man game for sure. Honestly, like I think like I don't know if some people kind of hate on the Spider-Man game for that I think it's silly because I feel like the Arkham games kind of set a really like perfect template for how to do like superhero games. You know what I mean? Loved how Spider-Man was a living, breathing city even after you beat it. Ooh. Well, yeah. So with Batman, if you folks don't know, after you beat like the main like story and everything, even if you've done all the side missions, you can still like fly around and do whatever as Batman and beat criminals up and everything. And Spider-Man, I haven't beaten the whole main story yet. I think I'm like just less than halfway through, but I've beaten a shit ton of the missions. I got all the backpacks, and I got to talk about this. I can't help myself with shit like this in games. If it's like a free roam game, like an open world one, and it's like collect certain things, sometimes I just love going around the city or the map, whatever it is, and doing that and having my fights and my battles across the way. You know what I mean? But god damn it. I'm looking at this suit and I was hoping it was going to be the Spider, like the homemade one from the first Tobey Maguire movie. Because there are so many fucking references to that movie. It's 100% something that happened, like, in this game. But nope. Spoilies. Spoiler alert. Earmuffs, kids. It's the homecoming suit. The homemade one that he made in that. Which, if you make that black, it's kind of just an influence from like Spider-Man Noir, which I love that too because that's my favorite one. I did get new ones though. My goodness, that leads me into the next one. Give me a sec on that. It's just 3 different Tom Holland suits we got. Can we get a Tobey Maguire suit? Come on, folks. Come on. But yeah. I just want to see Arkham Origins on PS4. That's what was my first point. Also, WB Montreal, the people who did Arkham Origins, Rocksteady did Asylum City and Arkham Knight. Pretty sure they're going to be doing a Court of Owls game. And if they do a Court of Owls game, holy shit, it's going to be so good. That is one of my favorite like comic lines. Wow. I have the Court of Owls mask. I got it with the first graphic novel, actually. Or it might have been the second one. Whatever one they did it with. But yeah, if that happens, that's going to be fucking super cool. Oh, goodness. Oh, used the wrong hand. Sorry for blocking. Loved, Spider-Man 29.9 for sure. That's, oh, man, there's so many good ones. I think I'm going to revisit some Spider-Man comics this week. Also, with the new suits and everything that I have this one, and it's just, it's so cool. It's the Spider Armor Mach 2, so MK2, like II. And it's just like, it looks so cool. It's like fucking almost futuristic and shit. Like, but photo mode is so much fun. And I've talked about it, I know. But there's a different, like, I don't know. I have a lot of fun using it because also, like, I can get, like, a cool angle of something or whatever. Hey, now. Thank you. Nope. Fucked it up. There we go. Excuse me. I can get, like, a cool angle or whatever, and you can actually turn, like, the hero visibility off. So, like, Spider-Man or whatever is not even there. And then, like, I can take my Deadpool figure or, like, this, like, my Spider-Man action figure here or whatever it is and, like, add that into it. So it actually, like, I don't know. It gives, like, folks that do like figure photography or even just like photo editing, like a kind of new fun thing to do. You know what I mean? And if you're doing a fan film, you could literally use this stuff to like storyboard your entire movie. And come on now, that's pretty dope. So yeah. Yeah. Gotta plug my laptop in. Got something in my damn eye. But yeah, I don't know. I just been having a lot of fun. I definitely got to figure out how to do these game streams because I wanted to do those for a long time now. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely time. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to get on out of here now. Yeah. Talked about all the notes, got all my thoughts out and everything. Feels like I'm giving an explanation with like every fucking video now. But yeah, I was going to do a regular vlog. I had a whole idea. For some reason, I woke up at 4:45 this morning and my body and everything was just like, hey, we're awake now. So it was just, I didn't have all the brain capacity just to like film and edit something and be like, totally like clear through it all. You know what I mean? Fuck the focus. Excuse me. I'm on a He-Man kick at the moment, waiting on Castle Grayskull to come in. We talked about that. Very cool. This stuff is so much fun bringing back your childhood. I remember getting all of all of the superpowers line. That's fucking dope, man. And honestly, like I've always said it, like on this channel, like I love finding figures from like the 90s and stuff. Like the Wolverine I have hanging like right above me here, where it looks like him and Raph are about to like fucking death from above me. Like I had that exact fucking figure when I was a kid. Same with the Doc Ock I showed last time and the Spider-Man. Like I don't know. If you if I don't know, just if you have things from your childhood, don't be one of those people where it's like, oh, well, I'm in my 30s or I'm in my 40s or whatever it is. Like now I have to be this like mature adult and not have fun or have anything that's like whatever. You just fuck all that. Like all an adult is like legally you're of this age. You know what I mean? You can have things that you want, good folks. If you like Halloween, you don't have to have those decorations out only at Halloween time. Have some Halloween shit like at your house all the time if you want. Fuck that. You're an adult and it's your house. You get to do what you want to do. God. Hamilfett, reminiscing with you on this channel is a total blast. Man, I love it. There's been so many times we've been like talking or thank you. And like it's just we've been talking about like old wrestling things or videos or like movies or like figures, and it's just it's so bueno. Now we can buy what we never had. Yeah, 100%. It's like that belt back there, my wrestling belt. I wanted one of those so fucking bad when I was a kid. Like there's so many other kids that I went to school, like elementary school with, that had the wrestling belts, and they had like they had the hardcore belt. Like I wanted that so bad. I still want it. If I ever see the fucking hardcore belt, I have to get it. Absolutely have to. Either way. But yeah, I saw that at Value Village for like $5 or something. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going down. Heavyweight champ of the world. But yeah, fuck all, like, I don't know. Fuck anybody who says like, oh, if you're an adult, you shouldn't have this, or you shouldn't collect figures or whatever. Like, what? Yeah, you shouldn't collect fucking plates that nobody's allowed to eat on either, Susan. But you got a whole fucking cabinet full of them in a dining room that we're not allowed to set foot in either. So what the fuck do you mean? Apologies to anyone that might be named Susan and has that exact situation. I didn't mean you specifically. It was just the name that came into my mind. But also, if you are that person, the fuck do you mean? Come on. Goddamn dining room can't even go in. All right. I'm going to get out of here before I say anybody else's name and get them mad for their home activities. Okay. Hamilfett, thank you for hanging out, brother. Mucho, appreciate it. Check out Pixel Dan. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. Does a lot of vintage toys on YouTube. I will check him out for sure. To everyone else who checked this out, mucho love. It's appreciated. You folks know that. Mean it from the bottom of my corazon. Me old strawberry tart. The old ticker. You know what I mean? Anyway, links in the description if you want to help support the channel any further. Probably should have said that at the beginning, but whatever. 2 different merch stores and the Patreon. Getting stuff planned out. We're going to be getting back on track with the Patreon. I promise, good folks. So, $5 patrons, you're going to get exclusive access or early access. One of the two. $2 patrons, you at least get a cool little thank you video put out on the social medias and on the channel. So, yeah. Mucho love you, hooligans. Friggin' love y'all. My quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, keep being weird. Awkward outro. Gotta press the buttons. Stopping the stream now, yeah.